It was the Delphi automotive facility. It was a 1 million square foot facility that was on this 85 acres. And what the site will be part of a new urban type development. It'll be called Drexel Town Square, anchored by the City Hall and the library.
It's everything from a Meijer store to a wetlands park on the west side of the property that kind of balances some of the development with a beautiful natural area that's going to process all the rainwater from the entire site. We've got a beautiful new downtown, a large public square, new City Hall library, Water Street Brewery.
A main street that's going to have commercial on the first floor and either 2 or 3 floors worth of residential to help populate the site. It will have an 18-acre wetland area that will have a 3/4 of a mile walking path around it that'll help support some of the 600 residential units that'll be at the site. We'll also have a large medical facility. Freightert will be on that site. It'll be a mixed type of job base that we'll have there. We're expecting 260 medical center jobs with $60,000 average wage. We're going to have commercial type jobs, service jobs that are part of that.
When you look at the example of the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewerage District dollars that were allocated to the City of Oak Creek and how they were able to then look at a creative way to utilize those dollars at Drexel Town Square, they turned that into the review and creation of a sustainable development guidebook and thereafter a monitoring plan to look at how best management practices, not only for stormwater management, but eventually for things like big box reclamation, could be incorporated into the site, so that at the forefront, the sustainability essentially became resource management and ultimately financial management.
The city has just done an outstanding job of putting together hundreds of jigsaw puzzle pieces to make this work. There have been a half a dozen architects, there are many different private sector investors. There have been several different grants that have come from state and local foundations, and the one common denominator through all of this is that the city is part of every single one of those major opportunities, and they are the ones who fit together all the pieces to make what will become just not an outstanding project now, but as others have said, this is a new downtown for Oak Creek.
We're building on our sense of community, but doing it in the right way by incorporating a lot of the things that people have told us over the last few years they'd like to see in the city.
I think it's a great honor, and I think it speaks to the the vision and the creativity of the Common Council in taking this opportunity and converting what could have been warehouse space into a new downtown for Oak Creek.